What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Ace Metaphor, and this is the Ace of Hearts podcast coming to you live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I got a question from Instagram that we're going to tackle first, and I need y'all to all do me a favor. As you come in, I need you to like, share. We're going to do a question and answer session. Let me get this painfully obvious for everybody that's watching. Don't think just because I love you that I can't leave you. And certain people think when you say those words, they got you held hostage. Like saying I love you mean that I'm shackled to you, that my presence is unconditional. Oh, you got me messed up. You got to twist it. Just because I love you don't mean I won't leave you. I can love you from far enough away from your arms where you can't hurt me no more. Some of y'all think that just because a person is in love with you, that they're incapable of loving themselves or having self-worth or having dignity or having the strength or the power or will to walk themselves out of this negative, toxic situation. Let me make this painfully obvious for everybody that's listening. If this relationship is not healthy and are functional, I gotta dip. I gotta go. There's so many people waiting to show their true selves until you say those words, I love you. Wasn't it all good just a week ago? Before you said the words, I love you, they was a different person, wasn't they? They had a mask on because they knew that as long as they got you to love them, now it's safe enough for them to be the real them. And unfortunately for you, that real them is that toxic, narcissistic, harmful person. Some of y'all are in love with what this person portrayed themselves to be, not who they truly are. So listen, all I got to do is find out that that person that you showed me in the beginning was a con before I walk my ass out of this fraudulent relationship. Some of y'all are in relationships that's fraudulent. You don't even know who that true person is. They showed you this representative when they started dating you, didn't they? They acted as if they was really a good guy, but inside they wasn't. They was just trying to trick you. And listen, let me tell you this. People that's trying to con you, they want to come in fast, steal your heart as quick as they can, and hold it hostage. You can't leave without it. How many of you all right now are in these toxic relationships because you can't leave without your heart? And they holding it over your head, teasing you with it. You said, I love you, and that to that toxic person meant that means I can't leave you. And some of y'all can't. How many of y'all in negative, toxic relationships that doesn't do anything for you simply because you love that person? But Ace, I love him. I can love you far enough away from your arms when you can't hurt me no more. Let me tell you something. I can love you and not talk to you. I can love you and not ever see you again. I can love you and not think about you. I can love you and not want anything to do with you. I can love you and still know that I'm worth more than you. Some of y'all think love you means you got to be in a relationship with them. Some of y'all think that you can't leave a relationship until all the love is gone. No, you can leave before, because here's the thing. Waiting until all the love is gone means you're going to wait until your heart completely breaks into two. Why don't you leave when your heart starts to tear? Facebook, I need y'all to answer this question. Why are you always waiting until your heart is broken completely into two before you decide to leave? No, rip my heart a little bit, see how fast I dip. Rip my heart just a little bit, then see how fast I'll dip. I'll dip as fast as you can say Veni, Veni, Vici, fam. Because here's the thing. Before I promised you love, I promised to love myself. Before I promised to value and appreciate you, I promised to value and appreciate me. Before I knew who you were, I was already married to myself. And this is the part that people get twisted. People think unconditional love is a thing. The only person I got unconditional love for is me. And here come, oh, you selfish. Ain't you being selfish? You just don't know what real love is. I do. I can only promise one person in this life unconditional love. I can't even promise my mama that. You know why? Because if I'm agreeing to unconditionally love myself, Part of the conditions on me being able to do that is evicting the love I have for other people if it makes me jeopardize the love I have for myself. Some of you guys are sacrificing the way you love yourself in order to be with somebody that ain't even for you. You up there crushing your soul for a person that ain't even your soulmate. This person ain't got nothing to do that's compatible with you. You guys ain't healthy. You're not functional. You don't get along. All you do is tear each other's down. You say, I'm sorry in this relationship well more than you say, I love you to this person because it's toxic. I want y'all to understand this fundamental piece. Matter of fact, I'm going to repeat it and I'm going to look right into the camera. I will never be held hostage by the words, I love you. Never. Not me saying it to you, not you saying it to me. I'll never be held hostage in a toxic situation or unhealthy situation simply because I said I love you to you or you said I love you to me. Let me tell you why. Because sometimes that I love you saying to me ain't really you love me. It's you trying to manipulate me. I love you. You only saying that when you hurting me. How you gonna love me but you deliver those words every time you make me cry? As if making me cry is a part of love. I love you. Every time you make a mistake, that's what the first thing you say. As if the fact that you love me is enough for me to overlook that toxic thing or that hurtful thing or that harmful thing you did to me. Too many of y'all are falling for that trick. That person only says, I love you when they in trouble. I love you when they want something. I love you when they want you to overlook and tolerate some things they know that's beneath you. They always say, I love you when it's convenient, right? It's always conveniently said. That ain't love, that's manipulation. I love you can be the most manipulative word in the English phrase. Let me say that one more time. I love you can be the most manipulative shit. All right, my bad, Facebook. I'm trying not to cuss. All right, this is live. This is how you know it's live. I love you can be the most manipulative phrase in the English language because we always assume it's coming from a genuine place, a selfless place, a place that's looking after your interests and not theirs. No. A lot of times when toxic people say, I love you to us, it is a form to gaslight us into forgetting what they just did to us. Gaslight us into not looking at the fruits of their actions or the proof of their love by the things they display and the behaviors they present. But no, let's ignore all the hurt that we feel. Let's ignore all our discernment and our intuition saying that we need to leave this toxic relationship because that person said they love us though. They love us. But you love me though. Like I get it. I know this person is toxic and this person is hurting me and this person is talking down to me and being abusive, but you don't understand. They love me though. I know this person has put their hands on me. This person has cheated on me. This person is treating me like I ain't ish, but y'all don't understand. This person loves me though. And it is that I love you word that will hold you hostage. Who told you that once you promise somebody, no. I need y'all to, everybody come in here. Everybody come here. Hey, if you on Facebook, share this video right now. If you are on Facebook, share this video because what I'm about to say, people need to hear. Who told you that you couldn't stop loving a person? Who told you that once you started loving a person, that you could never stop? That once you love, that love is for, who told you that? Some of y'all be like, well, just because we're not together don't mean I don't love you. I'm gonna love you for the rest of my, fuck that. Sorry, I gotta cuss. Fuck that, man. What you did don't warrant my love no more. What you put me through don't warrant me loving you no more. You do not deserve my love no more, what you put me through. I'm not going to be like, well, I still love you. I didn't. No, I don't. no more. I may have some emotions I need to get together, but my act of love stops when you start acting like you don't appreciate it. When you start taking it for granted. When you start acting like that I'm going to always be here because you think that I can't leave you. It's a dangerous thing when a person figures out you ain't got the power to leave them. But y'all so gun-ho about loving someone forever. What you mean? Somebody act right for a year or two and they earn a lifetime of love from you? I love him unconditionally. My love is unconditional, though my presence may be. My presence isn't unconditional, but my love is unconditional for this person. This person acts right for 6 months, enough for you to fall in love with them. And then you're like, for the rest of my life, that 6 months equates to me loving you forever? I'm going to be honest with you. My love is like a car. As long as you put gas in this motherfucker, it will drive. That's a you thing. I'm gonna repeat this for everybody that's listening. My love is like a car. As long as you put gas in this motherfucker, we can drive. We going somewhere. You stop putting gas in it, after about 60, 70, maybe 100 miles, the car gonna stop. And you can't look at me funny like, why aren't you driving no more? Why aren't you putting gas in the car? Why aren't you putting gas in the car? Nothing else in life we think doesn't require maintenance. Like, my love for you requires maintenance. It requires regular tune-ups. It requires being replenished. It requires you renewing. It requires you continuing to pay on the lease. Otherwise, my love is going to get repoed. Otherwise, my love is going to be sitting in another woman's or man's garage. I'm telling you, if you want my love to stay, then you will tune up, maintenance, oil change, fill it up with gas, and you will pay the lease every month. Now listen, can you miss one oil change? Absolutely. Something happened, you forgot about it, we can work it out. Can you miss a payment or two? Absolutely. We'll work it out. You got to make up for it, but we'll work it out. Can you miss a tune-up here and there? Absolutely. But can you buy a car and never put oil in it, never put gas in it, and never pay it and think you're going to have that car forever? Absolutely not. So why would an inanimate object do we treat better than people? You will pay your car every month, but you will not pour into the person in which you are in a relationship on a daily basis or a weekly basis. Hell, some of y'all ain't even doing it on a monthly basis, but you expect that person to always be there, but you don't expect your house to always be there. Let you not pay the property taxes on your house. See how fast they take that thing. Let you not pay the property taxes on your house. See how fast they take. Let you not pay your mortgage. See how fast they take it. Let you not pay your cell phone bill. See how fast you don't got service. But yet with people, the people we care about is the last things that get our attention, because we think that they're supposed to always give us grace. Like we can pour into our wives or our husbands when we feel like it. You know, whatever we feel like it. I mean, it ain't no rush. You know, where they gonna go? That's how we reason, and this is why we lose people. You know what I mean? Shit, I ain't got my lip gloss. Y'all see me licking the lips, trying to make sure a brother ain't ashy. All right. How much time? We done been here 14 minutes. I'm about to wrap it up, and I'm about to get to y'all questions. I need everybody to do me this favor. If you do not have my Tonight's Conversation app, I need you to download it right now. I got a surprise guest. We're going to be going live from the Tonight's Conversation app tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I need everybody to download the app. It is free to try for 7 days. My podcasts are on there. We got the Tonight's Conversation podcast. It's super, super dope. So make sure you download that. But anywho, I'm going to say this before I move on to y'all questions. Facebook, y'all got to excuse me because I'm about to cuss. Sorry. Who the fuck told you that once I love you, my love is going to be there forever? I know I didn't. And I just don't want you to act like in this relationship that once you got me, I'm always here. Respectfully, I'm always going to be here as long as you continue to do the things that got me here in the first place. I want to make that obvious to people. I am not looking to upgrade from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for the next best thing. Once I commit to you, I have loyalty to you. But do not think that that loyalty doesn't have an expiration date if you quit or you don't continue to pour into me. If you do not continue to be that person I met, if you don't continue to improve on a fairly, predictable, like reasonable level, you know what I'm saying? If we don't continue to grow towards each other with passion, with not, no, let me take that out. I'm a bare minimum. If we don't continue to grow towards each other with patience and understanding and respect, you know, I've always said this, and I want everybody to understand this. It's not like we asking for much. You're not asking for someone to climb Mount Everest in order for you to stay in that relationship. Oftentimes, we're just asking for the bare minimum of stuff. Can this person or does this person show the willingness to communicate effectively on a regular basis? Does this person show the willingness and ability to be present in a relationship, not sleepwalking through this relationship, not walking with they eyes closed, knocking shit over, but like present in the relationship? You know what I'm saying? An active participant and partner in a relationship. Does this person show the willingness to put the elbow grease when tough times come in, to like work it out? Like, we're not asking for much. You're not asking for this man to grow 5 inches overnight. That would be nice, but that's not what you're asking for. I'm not asking for you to suck my dick 12 times a day, though that'd be nice. All we're pretty much asking for people to do is continue to do the things you did at first. That's it. That's all we asking for. And I think we each have to be intentional about upkeeping the effort we put in to earn our partners, upkeeping the effort and the respect for our partners as individuals, but also upholding our end of the bargains with the promises that we made to them, the responsibilities we have to them. And as intentional with that as we are with things like work, like with our jobs, we'll show up every day, even when we tired, even when we don't want to be there. But in our relationships, we don't treat it that way. It's like, we don't have to go on dates. I already got you. You already got me. I don't want to go out. And then you'll start to find you'll get these couples because they stop being intentional. You'll get couples that ain't had sex in 3 weeks. They ain't had sex in a month. You know why? Because something is always going to make them tired. Somebody not going to be in the mood this day. The other person ain't going to be on the mood that day. You're not going to be intentional about saying, you know what? Let me make sure that we are regularly having sex. This is something that we have to do as a couple. But we don't think that way. Or when you talk about dates, some couples ain't went out on a real date in months, some years. And you know why? Because the kids get in the way, our jobs, our lives. And it's like our relationship is the thing we view as something that's optional. Whereas getting the kids to school is not optional. Making sure the kids' homework is done is not optional. Going to work is not optional. Hanging out with calling your girlfriends and your boys ain't optional. But when it comes to taking your lady out, or when it comes to being available for your husband, those things are optional. And when you start treating them that way, you start getting into these mundane relationships. But anywho, before I go down a rabbit hole, I want y'all to do me a favor. In Facebook, I appreciate y'all tuning in. what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple questions. Did y'all drop y'all questions? Instagram, I'm going to take a couple questions too, real quick. But before we go forward, make sure you download the Tonight's Conversation app. It is in your app store. And you know what I'm going to do in order to make sure y'all download it real quick? I'm going to give away $100. Yes, I am. Yes, I am giving away $100. So this is what you got to do. I'm going to type it on Facebook. All right. So look, all you got to do is download the Tonight's Conversation app right now. Send a screenshot to my Instagram. My Instagram is Ace Metaphor. Y'all follow me on Instagram. Half of y'all watching me on Instagram. All you got to do is send the screenshot of the home page of my app. And I know what it looked like. This is the home page of the app. I'm about to show y'all real quick. Take a screenshot of the home page of the app. Okay? Send it to my DMs. I'm a Cash App. What's your Cash App? I'm a Cash App one person $100. So one more time before we go forward. Download the Tonight's Conversation app. It's in your app store. Send a screenshot of the homepage to my DMs on Instagram along with your Cash App. I'm going to send one person $100 in about 5 minutes. Deal? Cool. Let's get to these questions real quick. Let's get to these questions. Facebook, if y'all got a question, let's see. Instagram, I do y'all all the time, so I'm gonna get Facebook real quick. Facebook, did y'all drop a question yet? Nah, y'all didn't. Y'all just been engaged. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Facebook real quick. Shout out to y'all. Drop a question, Facebook. All right, here's the question. All right, got one real quick. Also, if you already have the app, cool. Just download, not download it, but screenshot. If you already got the app, screenshot the homepage, send it to my DMs. I won't know the difference. All right, here's the question from Facebook. How do I restore faith in dating after a very bad relationship? Baby girl, you got to factory default reset your heart. You know what I'm saying? And what that means is you have to heal. A lot of times before you got in that relationship, you were confident. You did love yourself. You did have high self-esteem. And what happened is you got in that relationship and that person slowly eroded those things you loved about yourself. That person slowly eroded your self-confidence and your self-esteem and your ability to perceive yourself as beautiful. That person wore you down because your worn down self was more beneficial to them. That person didn't want you to leave them. So of course they didn't want you to feel good about yourself. They didn't want you having high self-esteem. So they broke you down on purpose. So after a relationship with a toxic person, what you got to do is build yourself back on purpose. And what I mean by that is don't think breaking up is the solution. That's the start, is not the solution. One more time. Breaking up with a person is not the solution. It's the start, but it's not the solution. The solution to healing yourself after a breakup is intentionality. You got to date yourself again. How many of you guys are skipping the healing process because you are worried about filling that person's shoes with another man, your bed with another man, your body with another man, but instead of filling yourself with another you? Be remade new in this breakup. And in order to do that, in order to truly break up with the habits and the thought processes and the toxic sense of love you felt when you were with him, you got to make up back with yourself. You got to fall in love with yourself again. And sometimes that means you have to date you and don't cheat on yourself. How many of you guys start healing yourself? You start dating, you start talking to mentors, you start getting you a life coach or a therapist. You start going on self-dates with yourself, meaning you get cute and you go to Cabo San Lucas by yourself. You go to the restaurant downtown that you've always wanted a man to take you, but you take yourself. How many of you guys start doing that until you meet a cute guy, right? You know how you got a 90-day rule for sex, but after you break up, shouldn't you have a 90-day rule for dating? Like a 6-month rule for dating. You say, you know what? After I got out of this toxic relationship, I gave this man 6 years of my life, right? You can't give yourself 6 months to heal? You guys get out this relationship in 6 days, you ready to find some different dick. You know, I just I got needs. They got roses, they got toys, I mean, I know it ain't the real thing probably, but you got to figure this out. Oftentimes, the reason why we can't heal, and I'm going to speak for ladies, the biggest obstacle in your healing oftentimes is a man. It's either the one you ain't over or the one you're trying to get on next. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ladies, look at me in my face. Most of your problems in life was created by a motherfucking man. You know what I mean? Most of the difficulties you had, think about it. I want y'all to really think about this. Fellas, this ain't me man bashing. Let's be real with the ladies. Most of the issues you've experienced as a woman, let's be real about this. The core genesis leads back to some man somewhere, whether it's baby daddy issues, whether it's a toxic relationship, whether it's your father not being around. At some point, shit. So my point is, how you think finding another man is gonna heal your man issues? Speak to me. Speak to me. How you think getting a man is going to heal the issues that men are creating in your life? Maybe the solution is abstaining from men for a while to refresh. And the reason I say that is we often think that changing the person is the solution, but we start changing the wrong person. You think changing Daryl with Jamal is fixing the issue, but sometimes the person you need to change is you. Sometimes your discernment, your lack of boundaries, your unhealthy attachment style, sometimes those are the reasons as to why we keep ending up with the same people in different bodies. All right. So look, this is what we're about to do. Let's see who sent me a DM. Let's see who downloaded the app. Okay. I ain't gave away $100 in a minute because it's been hard. It's a recession. You know what I'm saying? Bills. I got bills now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's see who all did it. So we had a couple people do it. All right. Uh-oh. Somebody said, she said, I'll give you the trial. All right. So Jesse C. Love is our winner. Jesse C. Love. And I'm gonna let y'all see that I cashed after. So shout out to you. But don't get discouraged, ladies. I'm gonna do one more. All right, I'm gonna do one more because I know how y'all be. Y'all be so mad when somebody else win. Hey, you cheated. You already knew who you was gonna give it to. Get it. Bro, y'all get on my fucking nerves with that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Completely honest with y'all. Y'all get on my nerves with that one. All right. All right. It should go through. Hold on. Why ain't it? Oh. All right. So let me make sure it goes through first. It's hard times right now. Okay. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? All right. So y'all know that we do this. So this is what we're going to do. If you are still watching, you have one more opportunity. Download the Tonight's Conversation app in your app store. Once you download it, screenshot the front page and send a DM to Ace Metaphor, my Instagram page. Listen, no matter when you watch this, just do it because I do this all the time. And also tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am doing a secret live on the app with a special guest from the Tonight's Conversation podcast. So you do not want to miss that. All right. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do one more person 10 minutes after this live ends. Okay. So for the people that didn't want to miss anything I said, this is your opportunity to win. So I'm about to end the live on Facebook. Please share this video. But after this live ends in about 30 seconds, download my app, Tonight's Conversation, screenshot the homepage, send a DM of the screenshot to my Instagram, Ace Metaphor, and also your Cash App. I'm gonna send one more person $100. Only 3 of y'all gonna do it, so your odds of winning is pretty good. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Instagram, y'all stay here for the after party. Facebook, I'll catch y'all later. Oh, shout out to my say hi to my co-host. Say hi to my co-host Toby. He done got bigger. If y'all on YouTube, y'all probably remembering when he was super small. I ain't did a YouTube in a minute. He done got a little bigger, y'all. It's a big ass dog now. All right, Facebook, YouTube, catch y'all later.